What is up, y'all? It's Justin Romine here, shooting on, the new Sony a7 III. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I got this camera, and man, it is a beast, I tell you what. But please don't judge this footage too harshly because I do not have a full frame lens on this. This lens is the Sigma 16mm 1.4. I'm super sad that I don't have a lens because I do want to take advantage of the full capabilities that this camera has to offer. I got this camera from a local camera shop in downtown Dallas. They were sold out. They got new cameras in a week. They called me up. They said, hey, I got this camera. I swung in. That was on Wednesday. Boom, got the camera. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't have a full frame. I'm looking to get the 16-35 f4, not the f2, only because f2 is like $1,000 to $1,100 more. So I'm gonna go with the 16-35 f4. But in this video, I do want to talk about a crazy awesome feature that nobody is really mentioning. Haven't found really any videos talking about it, and it's a sweet feature that they threw into this camera that is gonna help me out a ton. I stumbled upon this feature by just going through the user manual, setting up my camera, and I was like, whoa. But first, I gotta run some errands, so let's go. So this feature that they included on the Sony a7 III, they've included it on a couple other cameras as well, but it's not really talked about online very much. And I don't see why not, because it's so game-changing to speeding up my workflow and just everything that has to do with filmmaking. As any filmmaker knows, it's better to shoot in the most flat profile that you possibly can. This is gonna get you the most cinematic looking image that you can color grade and correct in post. I've made a whole video about why you should be shooting in SLog, which is Sony's version of the log profile, and I'm gonna link that right here if you haven't seen it. And what this feature is and why it's so critical is called SLog Assist. What it basically does is it color corrects and grades. It's like throwing a LUT on your footage in camera. Now it doesn't actually throw on the LUT, but whenever you're viewing it on your screen, on your LCD monitor, or on another monitor, is it's going to show the footage as it's color corrected. You can really tell if things are either overexposed or underexposed when shooting in log. I use SLog 2, and there's actually a setting on there for SLog 2 Assist. So it'll automatically correct that footage on the LCD screen so I can really tell what type of footage I'm recording. This is so helpful for run and gun type footage. It is crazy. I had no idea that this feature even existed until I got this camera. Now, whenever you have this feature enabled, it's not like it actually throws on the correction on the footage. When you download the footage from your SD card, it's still going to be in that raw log format. But it's basically to give you a guideline so that when you are filming, you can easily tell if you're exposing that footage properly. Crazy, I know. That's not the only feature on the Sony a7 III that I'm loving. I just got home though, so let's go inside. Alright, so the a7 III has so many awesome features. It is absolutely crazy. It's making the biggest splash in the market right now as far as cameras, besides the Blackmagic Pocket camera. What I love about this camera is that it's got 15 stops of dynamic range. It's got the autofocus capabilities of the A9. The low light performance is just phenomenal. I'm gonna do a video about that when I get my full frame lens. And then also the in-body stabilization. I mean, you talk about a serious upgrade from the A6300 to this camera. I'm just so happy. Like, it's gonna make a huge impact on my video production company. I'm so excited to get to work with it. Another awesome feature I'm finding I'm using a lot is the touchscreen. The A6300 didn't have a touchscreen. With this camera, I actually get to touch what I wanna focus on. And that is extremely helpful to make sure that I'm staying in focus on the right subject at the right time, and I can switch between whatever I want. It's just, I mean, it's fast. I tell you guys, need to get this camera. If you are considering it, it is worth the $2,000, I promise. This isn't a full review on the camera. This is just that awesome feature of SLog Assist. It is insanely helpful. So full review to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time.